Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Today, Divine Feminine, we're going to be talking about those fake friends. Yes, we're going to go all up and in their business. What are fake friends? They're haters. Towards everyone reaching success, darling. They're angry, perturbed, depressed, pumped. Yes. Before we dive in, Divine Feminines, we're going to have a look at the planetary energies. There's a connection between the Gemini moon and the North Node. The Node of Destiny, darling dear. It's going to make you feel as though the events of today are fated, meant to be. Think of this as an opportunity to mend any inner turmoil that may surface today. Some of you need to get over that backstabber. Let go of that creature from the backwoods with yarns for hair. You need to let it go, darling dear. The sun, right, will be also entering Scorpio today. For the next few weeks, the overall energy will be mysterious, powerful, and emotional. You better get a grip on your feels, bruh, or stream. Don't allow yourself to be pulled off the trolley, especially from a creature from the backwoods. Come on, I know sometimes it's hard to let go what they did, but they did that shit. They did that shit, and they're not sorry. Come on, pull it together, Divine Feminine. It's a good time for inner healing and getting closure from past hurts. Use the energy of the sun in Scorpio, darling dear. Find out where the sun is in your chart, right? You already know that from your birth date, right? Find out where your Scorpio is. Get them tools. Drop that bag, toe tag that bitch or mitch for all times. You had to look up to realize they had you at the bottom of the pot, a glass ceiling, walking all over your business, walking it out into the street, darling dear. Jealous of your everything. How dare you have ramen noodles 2 days in a row? They're upset you were still eating, darling dear. They wanted you, Divine Feminine, right, to be dead, but you did a plot twist and survived off a saliva. Come through, bugle, posh, clap. That listening ear, the ear hustler, hey, has turned into what? A running mouth. That was never a true friend. As soon as you break up the friendship, they're out there in the streets with your business. Come on, earhustler.com, Jeremiah 9:40, on the balls of their feet as a merchant of slaughter. Matthew 10:34, they didn't come to bring peace, darling dear, but a knife for your back. Little finger, merch. What goals they hoped to achieve in your life, Divine Feminine? They did achieve it to a point until you realized who the hell you were. Realize the best friend you'll ever have on this mild coof is the friendship you have between Father God and self. Your realness, Divine Feminine, is rare. Rare. Know this, there's not another you out there. You're unique and different. This is why they want you to stab, and stab again. Your job at this moment, your mission, if you should choose to take it up, right, is to be non-reactive, to harness the flow of the universe and cut and go through. Because Divine Feminine, let someone else clap. Let them clap in the background from their mud hut. We're going to look at their life and see why you are always in the forefront of their mind, why you're still on their lips. What's the matter with them? In these trying times, for some, not the big cat, as I was saying, for some, you are still, what? All in their comfort zone, darling dear. On their lips. I effing all of your shiznai with their eye of Sauron. Yes. Let's call it. Oh, no, babe. I ain't taking that juju with me. I've got things to do, and I'm not telling you what I'm doing today because I tell you we shut up. Might tell you afterwards. We're leading with the Florida water as we call in the energies of Father God, Mother Isis, ancestors, way showers, spiritual guides. Energies up. Let's dive in, big cat. Divine Feminine, let's see what's going on in them streets. Why are they always looking at yours? Right, let's get the cards. We're going to leave with the True Love Oracle Tarot deck. Right, because we want to know what's going on. Why? Because, listen, this is what I chose to talk about today. So did we go and listen to this? Hey, please. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Get me in the algorithm. I need to get into more craniums of Divine Feminines. Please and thanks. Right. What's the overall energy around this backstabber? This bringer of the darkness. Right? Oh, good golly and gosh. Their inner child is Chucky, darling dear. They've got a lot of inner childhood wounds, darling dear. Possibly from a mother figure. Maybe a narcissist or a straight up harlot. Somebody who was in other worth. And this is what they taught to their progeny. Oh. So they was fucked up from the gate. Lots of us have been, but we didn't go out there to what? Plunder, pillage and loot anybody else? No. This person has no self-respect, blood. So they are liable to do anything. You know what? Cross-eyed Nettie with the bow legs wanted to ride your man, right? Oh, woman. They wanted everything that you had. They've got no chill or pause factor in their skullduggerous ways. No self-respect, empty vessel. Skullduggerous to the core. Let's get a soul card around this. What else about the skullduggerous one? Please tell us. Having all of this anger and adversity towards everyone, right? Reaching success. In some cases, the success was what? To back them off, darling dear. Put them in the nosebleed section so they can't ear fuck whatever you got going on. Empathy, darling dear. They're looking for empathy. They want you to feel sorry for them. They want to tap into your God spark. You're going to hear some what? Some chilling tales about what's happened to them out in them streets, darling dear. And they weren't gonna look, what does it say? Looking for an opening. They're gonna look for an opening to see if they can get back in by one means or another. I think I told you about this cousin, right? She's now a distant relative. But she told me of a tale. This person was born here and grew up in the United States. She told me about one of the father of her children. He was a what? He was a backstabber. Right, dick dealing, mattress backing out there in them streets, lying and spying, whatever. So they broke up and she met a new friend. And her friend met the father of one of her children at one of the parties. And she liked the father of the children. You know what she did? She told me that she conspired with the father of that child to get with that friend because that friend had money, right? That guy got her on drugs, right? Beat her, cheat on her, did everything to that girl. Why? Because my cousin, well, I told you, the distant relative was so jealous. And she had the effrontery and the balls to tell me about this. Listen, from she told me that story, she was in my crosshairs, blood. Because if you could do that to her, what was you going to do with me? And it played out eventually. I wouldn't speak to her. I wouldn't speak to her again. Right? Not even if God begged me. No. Told you, putting up a resistance, darling dear. Putting up a resistance. Let's get a rune. The skull down. Look at that shit. Only one rune fell out. And it's what? The God card. On its face, darling dear. Taurus energy. Uranus. Everything is a sign in my reads. This is somebody who you cannot trust in. Right? Yeah. They abused the power that you gave them. The power of your friendship. Right? Your attentions. Whatever you brought to the tableau. They try to what? Apply their outdated system into your friendship. What's that outdated system where you're the put upon one? Where you're the butt of all jokes? Where you're the one that comes with the big purse, the wallet, the handbag, to bail them out of whatever heinous, right, bottomless pit situation they've got themselves into again. This person was a liar, darling dear. And they've got a spiritual attachment. The God card on its face. This ain't got nothing to do with Father God Most High. No way, Jose. Some of them had a hand in the breakdown of your own romantic relationship, caused the divorce. This person was a social climber. They wanted everything and they need therapy. What's the matter with them? What they want and what they're not getting. What they should get, they're not getting. This person wanted you in a position where you couldn't make decisions for yourself. They wanted to be the leader in your life. And where was they leading you? Down a dark path, right? Full of starvation, blood. This person is a liar, a fagin to the truth. This also speaks about a job, some kind of a long-standing job. They're lying about the job they're lying about the job they're doing. Listen, let me tell you about these lying liars lying out of their lying holes, right? If this person is working in an office, they're going to tell you that they're the SEO, the CEO, or something high up, when really they're nothing but what? An admin assistant, right? In the postal room. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with any job you do, but this person is a liar. A full-on liar. A creator of what? Subterfuge and bull swanky. If they're in a relationship, that relationship is on the rocks. At crisis point, guys. Crisis point. Uranus is represented by the letters U and V. The numbers 20, 21, 22, and 23. Extremely unkind. This person always seeks social approval. So they are what? A hyacinth bouquet, doing it for the gram, darling dear. I told you, the relationship they're in at this moment is full-on servitude to what? The wicked. Whomsoever they're dealing with is a high commander Decepticon on its face. Yes, I see it all now, darling dears. They're feeling, some of them are going through a mental disassociation, feeling a bit fragile in their cranium. Whomsoever they're dealing with is putting it on them, mate. Putting up a good fight in their cranium. And look at this, they're crying like a full-on Mitch. Yeah, into their fist. Luke 22:62. They're crying, darling. They're grief-stricken, right? Possibly the resistance you put up against them. They can't come back. Remember, when you broke up that friendship or left that friendship, that family, you shut up, darling dear. You said nothing. While they was out there calling all sorts of things down on your name. You was called everything but a child of God, darling dears. Everything but. What's this? A 6 and a 1. We have the energy of the Gemini. Gemini moon again. As well as what? The Lovers. As well as what? The Magician. Mercury and air energy, darling dears. This is about your badass alchemist ways. This is the equilibrium you brought into your life. This is about you being guided by no less than Archangel Michael towards balance, harmony, and peace. On the original Rider Waite, in the background of the Lover's card, you see 12 fires behind the man and the triangle of abundance behind the woman, darling dear. This is about a balancing out of your energies, your masculine and feminine. This is about you, divine feminine, becoming a protector and provider of thyself. Yes, baby. This is also what being led to something that is bringing you focus and joy, spiritual joy. The energy of the one is about to evaluate everything. The thing is, after experiencing this particular frenemy, darling dear, you interview, everybody must be interviewed. Timmy's got to be interviewed to see if there's any backstabbing in their DNA, darling dear. Everybody's being interviewed. The energy of the 6 also speaks about cooperation. It also speaks about health checks, medical visits. You're going to hear about them going through some kind of medical crisis. We already saw mental break. Something's going on. They're fragile in their cranium. Whomsoever they're dealing with has got them going cuckoo for Cocoa Puff's blood, right? Crack on crazy, barking in their cranium to themselves because they got to shut up. This is a High Commander Decepticon. Skills in F shit. They've called it in. Listen, nothing's like reaping what you sowed. Proverbs 27:4. Whom can stand in the face of jealousy? Big Cat can, because you are protected and guided. You are here for a reason, divine feminine. Your purpose. Right. Let's go get all up and in their business. See what's going on around this backstabber creature from the backwoods, right? Wouldn't know truth if it smacked them across the face. They're being pressed, pumped, and perturbed. This is a love situation. They're dealing with a master manipulator, somebody who is emotionally controlling. I told you, their cranium, right, is full on bats in the belfry. They don't know if they're coming or going. Yes. Trying to be strong in the face of adversity. Crying like a what the hell? Listen. It's flipping. Excuse me, I'm not telling off the cards. They're flipping, right? And I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Yes, baby. Let's see what's going on with them. Look. Now the cards don't even want to go in together. This is someone. Listen. This is someone that you have no communication with. It's not working. Energy around the stabber. Right? Look at this shit. Emperor on its face. Hierophant on its face. What did I say? High Commander Decepticon. Aries as well as Mars energy, darling dear. This person is narcissist personified. Whomsoever they're dealing with is ruthless and controlling, blood. To the core. This is somebody who is not. If you're co-parenting, right, or they're co-parenting with someone, they're not getting any help from the father of their children. They couldn't give 2 figs or 1 good damn about their progeny. Yeah, destabilized.com. They're dealing with what? A cusser and a fighter. Somebody who is stone cold. I told you. Their cranium is what? Candy floss, blood. Candy floss. Not having a lovely time, eh? Being pulled about by a bastard. He's a bastardo. Yes, not nice. A certified ass kicker, right? A Fagin of the truth. Clarify this emperor on its face. They're dealing with all of this. And they're being cheated on. Wow. I'm not laughing at them, but I'm telling you, my cards don't ramp. When it's time to find out a thing or two, it comes through with the intel, the recon, just for you, divine feminine. They're being cheated on and abused. Somebody who is taking the piss in their face, blood. Not even a piss. It's gone past the piss. This person is taking a shit in their life. Yes, and they're being cheated on by many. Yes, this reverse emperor has what? A cacophony of what? Tree sloth blood. Yes. Mm-hmm. You was right to cut them off, darling dear. The Queen of Swords, you got the wisdom of your experience, plus you're spiritually guided. They was what? Killing your vibe, blood. Killing your vibe. You had to cut them out, divorce yourself from that situation. Realize that you're intelligent, darling dear. This is about you falling back. Not in defeat, darling dear. You fell back and became professor of the puzzle. You're the Queen of Swords. With the Leo energy and the air energy, come on. This also speaks about you being independent of a situation. Why? Because you've organized yourself, organized your cranium. You have a new perspective on the whole situation. Intuitively guided to move away. You're now extremely blunt with your opinion. This is why you what? Keep the Easter Island, because if you open your mouth, blood, but it's not how you roll, it's not your style. This is why you're being blessed in their face. While they're going through what? Guantanamo Bay. Yes, what's this? A choice they made. Oh well. Let's move these cards away because we already know you're strong in them streets. Let's clarify this upside down Emperor, right? This loss of job situation, right? This what? Backstabbing in the workplace. This goes to what? 7 and 3, 10 of cups. I told you they're emotionally going through it, darling. They're at crisis point. Their stress threshold has been what? Crossed. Yes. What else? Lots of lies and bad energies, right? This emperor that they're dealing with, right? Whether their partner, mother, father, whomsoever is got what? Had a pedestal in their life is a liar. This is what? Moon energy, Pisces as well as Cancer on its face, darling dear. This person is twisted and effed up and a liar. And they're what? Lying to this person, this frenemy. They're being lied to on a daily basis. And the wickedest thing, they know it. Them know it. Badenergy.com, secrets that are hidden, right? This person is fearing what? Being on their own. They don't know how to walk alone. They've got no self-respect. The Bible says it's better to walk with the wise. Look up, fella. I command the Decepticon. Listen, they're going through it. And not only are they going through it, they've what? Got the name of Sputnik, right? The unpaid spy. Watching and gathering your intel. Seeing that what? Your back is firmly turned, right? And this friend, it also is telling me, had a friend. And that friend hated you as well. Hated your eyelashes. Jealous of your everything, divine feminine. You knew that energy. You didn't want to get involved with them. This is somebody that you didn't feel comfortable speaking to. You didn't like the way that they was looking at you. Yeah? Like they wanted to peel off your skin, yeah? Many as two. It could be two of these friends now. Yes. Look at that shit. And they're full of regret. I told you many times, divine feminine, regret is not remorse. Regret comes with the opportunist, right? Fight, flight, or freeze mode. Told you, crisis point. Destabilized foundation. And what's behind that? The God card itself, right? Turning up again on its face. They're going through it. When I say Karma has found their address, they're in a situation where there's a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, right? If they've got a friend whom they believe is solid, who they're telling their secrets to, that person is chatting them in that street. Every one of every morsel of their what? Hell that they're going through is on the streets. That grief, they're feeling it. The foundation is destabilized. You took a leap of faith, divine feminine. You took a chance on yourself. You packed up your emotions, realized you was the one that had to manage them. You made that head over heart decision. It wasn't easy to leave because you can get them soul ties on, you know, get them going, and it's reinforced by trauma bonding. You was in and out of that situation for quite some time until divine stepped in. You've got a purpose. You had to get gone. This was an end to a negative cycle. And guess what, guys? Excuse me. Karma knows their address. Yes, that X. Been X'd out and they're being pushed about by no less than judgment. In the upright. Whatever they did, they took a leap of faith, right? Thought things was going to work out, eh? Thought you'd be back for a little bit more. No. You make that decision. Became the Queen of Swords. And you're strong. You're also saying, what? Bad alone, says Shenseea. You're in full-on interview mode, Divine Feminines. You're not having it, blood. What about this cheating and this emotional turmoil in their cranium? Right? Yes. Hold on, satisfied eyes, eh? What's on this? Listen. They're dealing with someone that loves the attention of others. Right? Charming, good looking. Yes, the devil is good looking too. The best angel purported to be. A lying liar, master manipulator. Always got that fatum for somebody else. This person likes to sleep with many. A full-on what? One night stand man or woman. Listen, this is why their cranium is a march. If you was to see that person now, right? Look into their eyes, darling dear. You'll see they're screaming in their cranium. They don't know how to get out of a situation. They are tied, a full-on soul tie to this person. Yeah, it's a sexual tie from a Jezebel spirit. Well, like attract like, I say. Well, whatever it is, this King of Wands needs to be out there in the environment, right? Because they've got pedestrian sperm engineer work to be done. This person needs to be alone, right? So they can be with their mobile phone, so they can keep in contact with the horde. They're being pulled about like taffy, and these third parties know about them. Listen, being manipulated, confused, confusion.com, right? And sacrifice, a sacrificial lamb. They ask for that shit. Base of the deck. They've got a burden that they'd like to drop like it's hot. They know the burden. Some of them got the itchy and scratchy show. They've got a soul tie, a negative soul tie on them. This also comes to a 10, a situation that's ended for you. You completed out a cycle. You're finished, done. Kaput. Vamos. Tinky winky. Pushed off. Gone. Not coming back. Right? I told you, your ancestral team was sent in. This also speaks about moderation. Temperance, the Sagittarius energy. They put you on a hard journey. You had to go back, go within, right? Go through the DNS and find that God spark in you. You had to find a new purpose in life. They changed your whole outlook on life. For the better, I might add. Strong in them streets, darling dear. Able to make what? True decisions. You are doing what? The Maya Angelou. If they show you who they are, you believe them and you push off. Toot sweet stat. You don't allow yourself to be involved in the fucking no more. Strong in them streets. As you continue to what? Be spontaneous. This is a new beginning for you, darling dear. A new beginning. One that is going to be drama free. It's at your back. Your lace front is blowing in the wind, blood. All of that dull yellow, envy, jealousy, hate is still being directed at you. Let's get another deck. See what other messages are coming up. Yes, not having a fabulous time, eh? Why? Why did they do this? Why was you the sacrificial lamb, Divine Feminine? What is it? Why did they do this to Divine Feminine? What was their core reason? What was the core reason? Because they're a weak ass, a dark heart, right? And they're effing liar. And the Five of Swords talks about jealousy, darling dear. Spirit wants you to wash your face like David and put it behind you. It's a situation that had you right at hockey sticks at dawn, unable to fight. This is about being in otherworth. You tried to protect a friendship with a friend that was never your friend. Never your friend. Never. Base of the deck. and a spellcaster to boot. This person will do the Watusi through the graveyard to make you fail anything. But I tell you all of the times, divine feminines, you have the right to claim dominion over yourself. Claim dominion over yourself and keep your mirrors cleaned, because they will do mirror magic as well, right? Seeing things from a different perspective, right? Look at that shit. They put their back into that shit, trying to cause all sorts of emotional turmoil on you. This is about you what? Deflecting that shit. You are spiritually protected. The hangman, seeing things from a different perspective, understanding the source and returning to sender, right? Moving on. This is about you cutting the emotional ties. That passion that you had in that situation, the energy that you had to be angry. This is about you leading with forgiveness, darling dear. You led with forgiveness. They hate, right? And have anger towards everyone reaching success. Base of the deck. Death card on its face. I told you, they might go through it. This lying liar, this two-faced stabber. They're going for it, mate. On a nice edge. I told you, we saw the King of Wands in the upright before, but now it's in the reverse. The true nature, a lying liar. The one that loves the company of many with the unsatisfied eyes. They're going through hell. Nice edge, unable to heal. This person is verbally and mentally abusing them, and it's on a rinse and repeat. Why? They're stuck in otherworth. What they tried to cast on you, darling dear, right? With their negative thoughts, right? Spilling out all your secrets in the street. They wanted you to what? Drop down, right? Fall back, right? Lie down in otherworth sadly. Some of them wanted you to take yourself out of here. But oh no, how now, brown cow, when you are blessed and what? An ibex, divine feminine. Challenge. Once you realize yourself, you became the professor of the puzzle, right? Look at this. You dropped their tired, scandalous ass like it's hot, right? Burden. Because they was always trying to wound you, keep you vulnerable. This person wears a lot of makeup, darling, and I told you, one's on its face, itchy and scratchy show. They've got some kind of sexually transmitted disease from this King of Wands with the unsatisfied eyes, right? Empress of everything, divine feminine, fertile. Some of you are pregnant at this moment in time. Protect your progeny by protecting your energy, darling dear. Don't look at anything they've got going on, right? We already saw the energy of the 6, some kind of a medical trip. It could be from the DV, because this King of Wands in reverse likes to hand out a 2-piece. And I'm not talking about the KFC, darling dear. This is a fat eye, a fat lip, knock you upside your head, kind of a 2-piece. They're going through it, mate. They're being knocked about on a regular basis. They've got some kind of, like I said, an attachment. Listen, what are you backed by? Skrilla, darling dear, the Queen of Pentacles. This is about your loyalty, darling dear. They will never forget the friendship that you brought to the table. They will never forget how you poured in to them, darling dear. And they will also never forget when you took back your power grid. There was an empty vessel and easy pickings for a High Commander Decepticon. It was your energies that they tried to steal. Ecopraxic to the core. Tried to copy your everything, but there's only one divine feminine. Come on. They can't be you. They really can't. Not today or any other day. Destabilized foundation. They don't have... Do we have time for petty? Yes, we've got time for petty. Jess? Bell? Where's Bell? Them have no pentacale. No pentacale, none. Not a green. I'm talking about Brock Pocketus. If they have a domicile, they owe rent on that domicile, right? There's arguments there, right? They're unable to find peace in any corner. This is a situation where they're not even cleaning it. One's also talk about a broom to sweep up the room, darling dear. Their toilet is a rim, right, of heinous crimes that can't be cleaned off. I'm telling you, right? They've got no true solid foundation. I told you, them and will never have another friend like you. You are a once in a lifetime type of cat, divine feminine. You didn't even realize your power in this situation. You was the power in the situation. The disloyal amongst the disloyal. And they better shut up, right? They can't say shit. They've got to take the abuse, right? Because this King of Wands, right, has got big plans for the evening. They can't say shit. And they have to keep up the appearance, right, to make it seem like everything is all good in their hood when we know what's going on. Continue to focus on your bag, your multiple streams of income. This is about business acumen. Some of you are in an advisor about fertility in the healthcare industry. Yes, baby, whatever it is, darling dear, you're doing swell. Spirit wants you to continue to what? Turn your shapely back. Be strong in them streets, right? And don't fall for the old, what? Poor me. Oh, this happened. What? Even if you hear it in the streets, don't listen, right? Them streets don't love you, darling dear. Don't go back. Go forward. Leave them where they are. The lying liar, stabbator, right? They're getting it in a situation with a con person who's conning them on a daily basis and giving love to many. They better get in the queue, blood. Right, let's get some energies on. What else do we need to know about the one with the evil eye of Sauron, right? That has no self-respect, full-on doormat, right? They want to come back to be your friend, and look at that shit. The black magic. What did I say, divine feminine? It's in the reverse. Return to sender. Graveyard Watusi. They'd even go as far as that to go and get the dirt, darling dear. Picking up the dirt off of graves when they don't know what's being held underneath that dirt. Well, more fool them, because they've got it in spades. They can't surrender, mate. They can't say I'm sorry and give it back. No, messing with chaos magic, eh? They're getting it in spades. They want to come back. They will never have a friend like you. Not again. What's this? They, them, and ain't you, right? Look, that friend can't be trusted, blood. They need to be in the crosshairs and at least 60 feet. Return whatever they did back onto them, darling dears. And don't do it with hate in your heart. Ask Father God to break that soul tie, that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. They want you to fail, right? Return to sender, your divine's child, right? You're being shielded by your ancestral team. Boomerang effect. They're reaping what they sowed, right? The spell that they sent at you, it did work on them. Told you, I can't make this shit up, right? Jealous and bitter. Told you. Fake illness to get your attention. I told, what did I say? We have the energy of the sick, some kind of a medical visit. Yes. Look at that shit. You got your Chiron on. You found it on your birth natal chart. You know how to heal. Not only that, you're vigilant, blood. You're vigilant. What else? Where's the Where's that? Oh, there it is. Looking for it. Found it. What's this? Right. What they want to see, what they wanted to see happen to you, darling dear, it's not happening. They're watching, mate, from the nosebleed section. What they wanted for you is not happening. You've got serendipity, darling dear, and Spirit wants you to keep moving forward. Can't you see how flighty that big cat is? Keep moving forward. You are at what breakthrough point? The more hate, spell work, whatever they're casting your way, darling dear, is giving you blessings. Leave them on the hamster wheel. They beg for it, darling dear. And what they're on is a repeat negative cycle. They wish they could breathe. This also talks about being choked out. Listen, that King of Wands ain't ramping with them, mate. Choking off their airways, blood. Listen, you can't help them. They've realized that all that glitters is not gold, blood. It's shit. Fresh shit shining in the sunlight. I need to turn it around so you can read it with me, darling dears. Read it with me. This is what they're going through. They asked for it. They wanted it for you. Tried to trap you in bad situations, leave you in other worse. When the best thing that you could have ever done in that situation was to leave and never look back. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, plus the Empress. Are you kidding me, blood? Divine Feminine. Big Cat Chronicles continues. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddler of the Teesprings, where I have a plethora of paraphernalia that will surely titillate your fancy. Or take the hop, skip and jump to the Patreon, where you will have access to all the extended reads. Or, if you require more in-depth personal read, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. Thank you very much, Jasmine, for that super chat. We've got 91 people here, and guess what? I didn't do the live readings. If anybody would like a quick live read, please make a donation. Do you have a question, Jasmine? Let's dive in. We're all here talking about shit. Let's get all of this bad juju out the way. Get some more decks on the tableau and see what's going on. Listen, when I say I'm getting decks, blood, I ain't ramping, mate. There's decks here. Does anybody have a question? We're going in, guys. You're getting it in pronto, live reads. Does anybody have a question? Please make a donation and make your question. You do a super chat, darling dear. Hey, Papa, glad you could pop in. What's happening for you? Sure, I'll have a look. Listen, Linda. The hate is real. Whomsoever's out there, let them stay out there. Don't allow them back. Not for all the tea in China. Right, Papa Midnight. Base of the deck. We've got the Ace of Swords. This is about having clarity of mind. It also speaks about your dreams and your downloads. Divine wants you to pay attention to your dreams. This also speaks about a new beginning for you. Sword energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius style, India. It also speaks about you having a more optimistic time. Something is coming towards you during this spring. The first few weeks of spring. Yes. After having moved away from what? Drudgery. A situation that had you at hockey sticks at dawn. This is about whatever decision you made to leave a situation in the past. You did the right thing. Right? Because it's giving you the chance to heal, darling dear. This is the Four of Swords. This is about you having done the DNS like a boss, Papa. What's trying to come out? You managed to master. This is the badass alchemist ways, the magician, right? With the devil, this is about mastering what? Codependency, being in lack, being engaged in situations that were below your pay grade. Moving on, you've healed, and you have something significant coming towards you in the spring. Split the deck. Oh gosh, the happiest card, the Sun card. It talks about marriage, right? Having raised your spiritual vibration. This is also the energy of the Leo, darling dear. Having healed that inner wound, that situation, that emotional situation that you left behind. It wounded you, but it also what? Gave you a new view of your achievements, how you can change things around in your life. Your self-esteem is on 1,000 at this moment in time, Papa. It also speaks about what? It was a cancelled plan, a breakup. You was naive in a situation, right? But whomsoever that blessing blocker was, they have no power over you anymore. This is again, as I repeat, right? You need to pay attention to your dreams. You are getting messages. Okay, let's see who else is here. Let's see what your question is. Hey Saffron, did my husband biologically father a child outside the marriage? Whoa, that's a big blowback, blood. Sorry. Oh, listen. Let's go in. Did your husband father a child outside of the marriage? Base of the deck. Ace of Pentacles. Yes, they did. Listen, they feel an extremely unsuccessful ride, conflict and defeat. This is the Five of Swords. This person is trying to be quiet about the situation. They didn't want you to know, right? They tried to be quiet, right? And also, Five of Peas on its face. They're going to have to pay for this child. Yes, baby, they're going to have to pay. They got to pay, blood, right? They're going to have to shore up that child's foundation. Yeah, they did. They did that shit. Let's see who the next question is. Hey, Jasmine. Oh, thank you. Who else is here? You don't know what to ask. Whatever, okay, Jasmine, whatever comes up for you, we'll see. Right. You've got what? A spy inspire. You have Sputnik watching you. Somebody who tried to what? Have one-upmanship. It could have been a third-party situation. If it was, that second party knew about you, Jasmine. They're not very nice. A liar and a spire. Hey! Energy around Jasmine. Current energy around Jasmine. Oh, okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune on its face, darling dear. You are not living within your purpose at this moment in time. Spirit is trying to what? Get the wind beneath your wings. This is about you what? Getting your shiznai started. This is about you not following the path that you're meant to be on. That past situation gave you a lack of progress. It kept you stuck. There was a lot of setbacks, a lot of arguments. And it also speaks about resisting change possibly from that mindset. Yeah. It wasn't a nice situation, darling dear. You was dealing with a straight up liar, Fagin of the truth, a lying, listen, there is a blood-clot liar, the kind of liar that makes you want to peel off your skin, right? Have you running around laughing and skittering from corner to corner. This was a liar, right? Who liked to fight, a liar and a fighter, possibly an ass kicker, right? Rock pocketers, they're going through a situation where they've had a turn of events. Listen, nothing like spirit hitting you up in your handbag, your wallet, your pocketbook. This person is also what? Lacking true trust and a stable foundation. This is what? Being paid like a pauper. They have no true friends. Do we have time for petty, Jasmine? Yes! Jazz! Bell! Yes, baby! Whosoever this liar is to you, Jasmine, they try to block you. You still need to release your mind from this situation. But know this, they are in financial crisis. They are living in a destabilized situation amongst the disloyal, right? And it's affecting their mental health. So whomsoever they're around, they are popping off. Yeah. Yeah. That's F shit. What's this Wheel of Fortune on its face? Try to block you. But you know what? Do the DNS, darling dear. Go for it. But don't go into it alone. This death will bring a rebirth in your life. Transformation time. Time for you to do your what? Your Wonder Woman spin, darling dear. Get the knowledge, get your birth natal chart, find out about you, start building yourself up from the inside out. Find your worth, find your purpose in your North Node. Listen, the DNS is a chance to educate yourself on all levels, right? Move away from those that are toxic and codependent. This is also what? A cutting season. There's a lot of people that come with a lot of negative energy. You need to release them because they're blocking your vibe and confusing your thoughts, taking you off your gangster. You need to what? Let go of the past, blood. You was dealing with a cheater and you already know this shit. You have Hyoka energy. This is what you're serving, right? You know what you've been through, but you mustn't live with it. You have to go within and ascend. Because Spirit is going to promise you a stable foundation, true loyalty, a new beginning, darling dear. But it's about you, what? Understanding that you control your destiny. Nobody else does. You're going to look back and laugh one day, Jasmine. Not today, but you will. This is about spiritual strength. Yes, you're the wounded warrior, but you are being gifted the Ace of Wands, a new beginning, a passionate new beginning. The Wands also speaks about you, what? Finding your purpose, darling dear. We're seeing the Sagittarius as well as the Moon energy. Let's talk a bit more, Jasmine, because I didn't like that situation. I had to take a deep breath when I saw the Wheel of Fortune, right? As I was saying, the Sagittarius is the 9th house. This is about travel. You're going to be moving as well, possibly for work. No, I'm hearing about some kind of a spiritual retreat. Could have something to do with yoga, a new culture. You're going into a new culture, a new way of thinking. Spirit wants you to find your passion. Find your passion and find your fire again, right? And don't go back to what you left behind, right? Kadema go through heat. Hey, let the judgment rain on them. They deserved it. They begged for that shit. Move on, darling dear. Know thyself. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Know this. You have abilities and you have purpose. Don't let that faking of the truth bother your brain, your cranium, not one more day. Put your back into it, Jasmine. Right. Anybody else got a question before I push off? I believe that's everybody. Am I out? I believe I'm out. Hey, Marco Polo. Glad you could pop in. Who else is here? Oh, LYS. Is that Lies? Do you have a question, darling dear? Yes. You do have a question. I'm seeing you, but I'm trying to see where your question is. Happy 1, 2, 3, walk one. Fist bump. I can't see what your question is. Is it just the general one? LYS? Lies? Or Lies? Lays? We don't know. Oh, I see it. Did husband... Yeah, you answered that question. You answered that question. Yeah, I'm telling me that I did. They did that shit. And they got to pay. Hey, Marco Polo. If you have a question, please make a donation and I shall answer. Toot sweet. A second one. What's the second one, darling dear? Because I only normally answer one question per person. You had the same question. Okay. Okay. On the same page, yo. Gonna get you a deck. Okay. LYS. Or Les, Lies, Lees. Papa, you know I'll be there, but I told you, give me 6 months. And I need to see their birth natal chart. Because I've got to get my trousseau together. Yes, I will come to your wedding. Hey, it'd be like coming to America. The time we will have celebrating your nuptials, Papa. Don't forget. Make sure. It'd be like coming to America for sure. Right. Did your husband father a baby outside of the marriage? This one. Base of the deck. You have the Empress. This says yes. This is fertility.com. This person is a liar and a cheat and they want to come back to you. They betrayed your trust, darling dear. They put you at hockey. Listen, you can't eat and you can't sleep. You're worried, pressed, pumped, and perturbed. They want to come back. Yeah, they did father a baby. Right? Let me clarify this liar and a cheat. Right? Oh my God. I was just clarifying. Look, the God card. Father God wants you to calm your mind, darling dear. This is a marriage, a situation. You're wondering whether or not you're going to stay in the situation. This is what's going on. Right? Are you going to stay? Should you stay? Right? Because look, right next to the Empress, the liar and a cheat. A whole naked baby, darling dears. Is this? I don't even know what to say, love, because yes, they did. And you're wondering whether to stay. Right? Should you stay after all of this skullduggerous actions? This is about what? Reaping what you sowed, planting your own seeds, moving forward, darling dear. This is trying to come out. 3 of Cups. This is about you starting to celebrate yourself, your feminine energy. This is about you pouring into yourself, right? You've got the Hangman. You see it from a different perspective. And look at the Chariot. Spirit itself is telling you to get out while the going is good. This is about moving on. Darling dear, you've also got what? The energy. The energies of the 3 sevens, darling dear. This talks about what? Your vitality has been lowered through this situation. And if you stay in this situation, you will take to your bed with an illness. All of this stress and worry over this third-party situation. Divine is telling you to look at the situation from a different perspective. Yes, it is a marriage. Yes, it was a solid foundation. But you didn't bring all this cheatation into the situation, this lying. Spirit is telling you to give back the wood, but then again, you're free to choose whatever you want on this Malkuth. But Spirit is saying, don't tie yourself up in a situation with a liar and a cheat. I know it's not nice cards to be delivered. Split the deck. Look at this shit. 2 of Pentacles, solo dolo, like the girls on the pole. Pay your own bills. Manage your own space. Move out there into this world because you will be supported. You saw the God card fall on your sorrow, your anxiety, darling dear. Spirit is telling you to stand up, but you have free will. Know this, you are dealing with a liar and a cheater who is a big dealer, who has what? Father children that he's going to have to pay for. What fell off the deck? Look, a liar, right, who loves the company of many, codependent on them, right? And a King of Wands, the unsatisfied eye syndrome. They're not going to change, blood. They will keep you stuck and waste your time. And this King of Wands is not averse to what? The verbal, physical, mental, and emotional abuse. Unsatisfied eyes, homosexual. Base of the deck, King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Spirit is going to give you a true union that will come in, but you have to go through, you have to leave where you are, and you need time to heal. You need time to heal, right? Know your worth, Queen of Pentacles, and you'll be gifted with your a like-minded soul, but you have to heal first. Get past the what? The problems and the troubles. That wasn't very nice, but it's the truth, Ruth. Pinkies up. Does anybody else have a question before I fly away? Well, Big Cat don't fly away, you know. I just turn off the iPad. Yeah. All right. Any more questions? No? I appreciate you too. I appreciate each and every one of you, Big Cats. We're at our 2 million viewers mark, right? I come here every day to free one big cat at a time. Make you realize your worth, your purpose, what you can co-create on this Malkuth. The life you live right now will be a distant memory this time next year. Once you go within, get your birth natal chart. Find out about you. And you, what? Use your psychic abilities. The more you use it, the stronger they become. Buff it up like a bitch, darling dear. And learn to read the energy. Lead with discernment as well as your intuition. The Bible says Our days are fraught with sin and drudgery. Why in tarnation would you allow a back front neck stabbing snake, a two-faced frenemy that hates you, right, wants you on life support back? Right, I believe I've answered all of the questions. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddler, as I said, toddler over to Teesprings, toddler over to Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself, lad. Because it's not fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. Let them watch from the nosebleed section, darling. Your friendship is an exclusive club. Your love is an exclusive club. Once you've rescinded that invitation, don't let them back in. Let them watch. Let them wish. But they can't touch this. Remember, claim dominion of yourself. Return to sender. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Yes. This is how you walk away, don't come back.